Hello, welcome to Use That Properly. We're here in the episode 3. Today we're having an interview with Aaron, a victim of a horrible online situation. Hello Martin, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing very good. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, I'm very excited for this interview, and I want to know what Aaron has to tell us, his story, what he did, how he did it. I'm anxious about it.
Well, now next to us, it's Aaron. How are you, Aaron? Thanks for coming.
Hello, Benjamin and Martin. Thanks you for inviting me to your podcast. I'm really happy to be here. How about you?
Yeah, we're really excited too to be here. We want to know about you, about your story. We've been told you had a very horrible situation. Can you explain that to us, please?
Yes, my classmates cyberbullied me for 1 year. One of them had really rich parents, and they treated me by sending other people to kill my dog. And the other was blackmailing me with my personal information, like my IP, home address, and phone number, for me to do embarrassing things. Other ones just offended me and posted offensive pictures on social media. My best friends ghosted me and blocked me on all the social media.
Well, thank you very much, Aaron. That's very interesting and very sad, I have to say. So, how do you get out of that situation? What advice can you tell us so that people that are going through similar situations can overcome those situations? What did you do to fix that problem?
Yes. One time, I wanted to tell about it to my teacher and my parents, showing them screenshots with evidence of bullying, and my dad called the police on the rich parents' kids, and teacher called principal on everyone that was cyberbullying me. I didn't get my best friend though, but I can give some advice for you.
So, what can teenagers and children do nowadays to avoid that situation, Aaron?
I could give advice for today's teens to if you see something that's similar to cyberbullying or offensive jokes or anything like that, immediately go to your trusted adult like a teacher or parent and always take screenshots if you don't like anything, because if your opponent deletes the chat, you could not show anything. Also, if you lost your best friends or even just friends, if it's possible, try to befriend them again and resume communication for you to be easier to resume all normal relationships with your classmates or other.
Thank you, Aaron. I have another question. Have you ever experienced another online situation, or this is just the one you have been through?
Fortunately, no, I didn't, and I hope no one will experience this again in the future.
Well, thank you very much, Aaron. That was a really interesting answer. I'm sure the listeners will be really pleased with your advices on how to deal with these problems that one can have in social media. So now I'd like to talk about a group of psychologists they did a study about the human behavior in social media, how it is considered a critical factor in cybersecurity, often the weakest link in an organization defense. Often, successful attacks exploit human vulnerabilities through social engineering and phishing, they said. While human error contributes significantly to breaches, understanding and addressing the human element is crucial for effective cybersecurity strategies. So basically, the psychologist said that in order to make the social media a safer place or spot to dive through, they had to study the human behavior and how usually they communicate, and how the things that they wouldn't normally do and what they do in social media, because it's a place where there are no rules, let's say. Usually, attackers use psychological manipulation to trick individuals into divulging sensitive information or performing actions that compromise security. That is considered social engineering, and phishing is usually a common tactic where attackers impersonate trusted entities to lure victims into revealing personal data or downloading malicious software. So that's why the psychologists had to study the human behavior, because since there are no rules, usually humans tend to let their intrusive thoughts win and do stuff that they in normal life they wouldn't normally do.
Well, thank you so much, Martin, Aaron, everyone. And thank you for hearing. This is the end of the podcast. We hope we continue soon. So thank you so much, Aaron, for coming here.
Thanks for inviting me very much. I hope you will not meet this situation.
Don't forget to follow us on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at NewsNetProperly. See you.